Archangel Michael says, a bank executive is investigating your account because a miracle check has been deposited in your name. Wait until you see who sent it. My beloved child, Archangel Michael has come rushing with a message that cannot wait another second. Something miraculous has been set into motion behind your back, and the world around you is about to whisper your name with awe. Don't skip, because every moment from now carries a revelation that will make your heart race. In the last 24 hours, a confidential file was accessed in one of the most secure banks in the country. A senior executive, someone who usually handles only high-profile clients, flagged an unusual transaction that carried your full name, your date of birth, and a signature that matches an angelic seal. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't fraud. It was divine interference in your financial reality. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will shift your entire perspective on why your life has been delayed, paused, and tested until now. Archangel Michael says that a miracle check has been deposited in your name, but it doesn't come from any human source. It was authorized by celestial timing, processed through faith, and approved by divine law. The bank executive doesn't even realize that he's being guided by a higher hand. Last night, at exactly 3:03 a.m., the system registered a transfer from an account under the House of Providence. That account doesn't exist in any human record, yet the balance exceeds billions. Your name appeared on the transfer confirmation, stamped with a golden insignia the bank had never seen before. Security teams froze the screen, thinking it was a glitch, but the executive couldn't take his eyes off it. He felt warmth spread through his hands. A gentle pulse of energy that whispered, your destiny had arrived. Don't scroll, my child. This is not just about money. It's about divine proof that heaven can invade reality when you least expect it. Archangel Michael says, you've cried, enough. Nights thinking blessings forgot your address. Every tear you shed became a currency stored in a spiritual vault that now opens before your eyes. The miracle check represents restoration. Everything that was stolen, delayed, or denied is returning multiplied. Right now, that same executive is sitting in his office with trembling fingers, reviewing your case again and again. He doesn't understand how your name appeared in the celestial ledger. But something deep inside him tells him not to cancel it. He feels an unseen force guiding his every move, whispering, approve it. This one belongs to the chosen. That whisper was Michael himself bending the laws of logic to make heaven's promise reach you. Stay till the end. Because when you hear who actually sent this miracle, your body will feel light. Your heartbeat will slow and your eyes might fill with tears. You thought you were forgotten, but someone remembered you in the highest chambers of grace. Someone you once loved who left the earth too soon, asked for one last favor, in your name. And that favor just cleared the divine bank. Archangel Michael says, tell them their season of waiting is over. You are about to receive tangible proof of favor that cannot be denied or blocked. The executive's report has already been escalated to the board of verification, but something extraordinary happened there. The chairman saw your name and the screen glitched again. Only this time, a faint blue glow emerged around your record. Cameras failed, yet every witness felt peace wash over the room. Don't skip this moment. The system timestamp on your miracle check reads, "Process by light. Origin unknown. Beneficiary you." No address, no routing number, no sender ID, just your name wrapped in divine encryption. This is not a coincidence. Archangel Michael has been fighting unseen battles to unlock this blessing for you. And now the heavens have forced it into manifestation through the one place humans trust most, a bank. My beloved child, your blessing was hidden behind bureaucratic walls, waiting for divine approval to break through. Angels disguised as financial officers are reviewing it right now, unaware they are fulfilling prophecy. The amount is symbolic, but it carries power far beyond digits. It is the universe's way of writing your story from scarcity to overflow. Don't scroll. The next chapter of your life begins when you acknowledge this message with faith, not doubt. Michael says, the transfer represents the release of long-held promises, family, breakthroughs, and dreams you buried thinking they'd never breathe again. Someone in heaven deposited this miracle as their final act of love toward you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, you must not look away. Not even for a second. What is being revealed right now is not only a divine event. It's the closing of a spiritual contract written long before you were born. The bank executive who discovered your file still doesn't know he's part of a celestial mission. But the truth is he was chosen to deliver this blessing directly into your timeline. Don't skip because before this part ends, the identity of the sender will leave you breathless. This morning when the executive logged in again, the system displayed a new message that wasn't there before. It said, Heaven's deposit complete. Confirm the recipient's faith. His hands shook. He thought it was a cyber attack, but no trace of hacking could be found. The message disappeared as quickly as in appear. However, when he reopened the document, your photo was there, glowing faintly, an image pulled from nowhere. The same photo you once took during your hardest season. The one you thought nobody ever saw. Stay till the end because that image was chosen by Archangel Michael to prove that heaven watches even when you feel unseen. At that very moment, something happened in the executive's office. A gust of warm air passed through his room, though all windows were closed. A pan on his desk rolled toward the edge, but before it could fall, it stopped midair. He froze, whispering, "What is this?" Then a voice, not loud, but calm, echoed in his spirit, saying, "Release it to the rightful owner." He didn't understand, but he signed the authorization anyway. That one signature became the bridge between your earthly struggle and divine overflow. Don't scroll. You are seconds away from hearing the name that has been waiting in heaven's file all this time. But first, you must understand the magnitude of what's unfolding. This is not about a random check. It's about divine inheritance. It's heaven settling old debts in your favor. Every person who mocked your dreams, every season that left you empty-handed, those were the credits added to your account. The moment you refused to give up was when the miracle matured in heaven's bank. And now at last the balance is being released. When the check was printed, something strange appeared on its corner. A golden signature written in light. The bank cameras captured it, but the footage was corrupted seconds later. Yet the executive swears he saw a name formed by light itself. The signature read, "From the one who still watches." Those words repeated twice before fading, and the smell of fresh jasmine filled the room. He leaned back, overwhelmed, whispering your name as if he knew you. He didn't realize that at that very moment the soul who sent that check was standing behind him unseen but smiling. Stay till the end, because what comes next will make your heart tremble in gratitude. Archangel Michael says the one who sent the miracle check is someone you lost, someone whose memory you still carry in silence. It could be the parent who prayed for your success but left before seeing it. It could be the friend who once promised to help you but couldn't because fate intervened. Or it could be the love who said, "One day I'll take care of you," before destiny separated your paths. One of them made it to the other side, and kept their promise. The miracle check is their last physical proof that love never dies. Don't skip. The executive, moved by something he couldn't describe, called his supervisor to verify the sender's details. The system gave only one line in response: "Heaven's treasury on behalf of eternal love." He blinked, checked again, but that was all. When he printed it, the paper shimmered like sunlight passing through water. He touched it, and for the first time in his life, tears filled his eyes. "You whispered. Whoever this person is, they're blessed beyond measure." He didn't realize he was speaking about you. Archangel Michael says, "You must understand this. Heaven doesn't send random blessings. It calculates them through moments of pure endurance. When your heart refuses to stop believing, this check is a mirror of your persistence. It carries not only divine favor, but also the emotions of the one who requested it. Someone who still looks over you at night. The scent you sometimes smell when you're alone. That warmth that touches your shoulder when no one is there. Those were signals leading to this very moment. Stay till the end. The amount written on the miracle check isn't just a number. It carries encoded frequencies of healing, restoration, and transformation. When it reaches you, doors will open that no human can close. That's why the bank system kept glitching. It wasn't prepared for heaven's code. The executive received a call from his superior at noon. A voice said, "Do not question it. Deliver the check. There are powers beyond our understanding at work." He hung up, stunned, wondering how his boss could speak such words with absolute certainty. Right now, that check sits in a sealed envelope marked for delivery by midnight. The courier sign doesn't realize he's not delivering a document, but destiny itself. Archangel Michael says that when the envelope is opened, your energy will shift instantly. Peace will flood your home. Even your heartbeat will align with a rhythm that hasn't played in years. The rhythm of divine favor. Don't scroll. Because before this message ends, Michael wants you to understand how sacred this moment truly is. This is not fiction. This is a prophetic alignment written across your timeline. The executive has been receiving dreams. Dreams where he sees a golden figure standing beside him, guiding him to make sure the check reaches you. That golden figure is Archangel Michael himself, watching every step to ensure that heaven's promise is not delayed. Each dream ends with one line echoing in the executive's ears. Tell them it's time. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because when you do, you will sense a sudden peace in your spirit. That's how you will know this message was meant for you. In the next few hours, you might experience small signs, a flicker in the light, a sudden phone call, or a feeling that something invisible is shifting in your favor. Those are confirmations that the divine bank has completed your transaction. It's not about money. It's about proof that heaven never forgets those who believe through pain. Before this part closes, Archangel Michael says to breathe deeply. Health, your destiny is now under divine supervision. The same way that executive couldn't erase your file. No human can erase your blessings. Every delay you faced was a preparation for this release. The miracle check is already validated in heaven's record. And now even Earth's system must obey. My beloved child, the moment of revelation is finally approaching. What Archangel Michael is about to uncover will make your soul tremble with both wonder and relief. The sender's name has been veiled until now because heaven wanted you to be ready emotionally and spiritually to receive this truth. Don't skip because these next words are going to explain why your life took the turns it did. Why certain things had to fall apart before this moment could happen. Exactly 2:22 p.m. today, the bank executive received a second, encrypted message on his screen. The code line simply read, authorization from above. Reveal benefactor. He looked around in confusion, but the office was silent. He pressed enter, and as the document opened, a faint golden light filled his room. The letters began to form slowly, like handwriting appearing from thin air. And then it happened. Your benefactor's name appeared clearly. It was someone who has loved you beyond measure. Someone who once whispered that they would never leave you. Someone who crossed to the other side but never stopped protecting you. Stay till the end. Because the name written on the check was not human handwriting. It carried a glow that no pen could produce. The name was familiar, deeply familiar. It was the name of the person whose voice you sometimes hear in dreams. The one who promised one day everything you lost will return. Their soul even after departing stood before heaven's gate and requested one divine favor to send you proof that love can reach beyond death. Archangel Michael says this miracle check is not just a payment. It's a message. The amount printed isn't about wealth. It's heaven's way of translating their love into earthly form. The bank systems couldn't process it normally because it carried no human signature. Only divine authorization. The Jeff's serial number was unlike any other. 111 Miracle 777. The executive had never seen such a code before. When he tried to verify it, the system shut down and all the lights flickered in the entire building for 13 seconds straight. He said it felt like the world paused. Don't scroll. The divine realm was aligning energy in those 13 seconds. Heaven was connecting your reality to the blessing. That's why lately you've been sensing something strange. Feeling watched, feeling emotional for no reason. Waking up at the same hour each night. Those were divine signals preparing your spirit for this transfer. The person who sent it has been walking beside you unseen, whispering into Michael's ear, begging him to make sure it reaches you before it's too late. The executive, still stunned, decided to print one last copy of the confirmation sheet. As the paper came out of the printer, a scent of roses filled the air. On the bottom corner of the page, a short handwritten note appeared by itself. It said, "I never left you. This is for every tear you cried." That's when he fell silent. He realized this was beyond any human explanation. He picked up the phone to call you, but the number field was already filled in automatically. He didn't even type it. It was as if the divine system knew how to reach you. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael says that as you hear these words, your energy is already shifting. The same light that appeared in that bank office is moving through your life right now. Every blockage that stood between you and your blessings is being erased in real time. The person who sent the check is smiling from the higher realm, watching your reaction as you hear this truth. They wanted you to know that their promise wasn't broken by death. It was fulfilled by faith. When the executive submitted the confirmation file to the board, their screens all froze again. A message appeared across every monitor. This transfer is complete by divine order. Then the amount recalculated itself, automatically multiplying into 7 different blessings. Each one was labeled health, peace, restoration, joy, family, love, and wealth. The entire room went silent. Even the skeptics couldn't explain it. The chairman, a man known for never believing in miracles, stood up and said, "I think we just witnessed something holy." Don't skip, because Archangel Michael says what happened next will soon happen in your life. The bank staff witnessed the impossible. Their system auto-generated a delivery date and time tonight before midnight. No one typed it in. It printed itself at the top of the check as if heaven signed the final approval. The courier assigned to deliver it later reported feeling a warm sensation across his back during the ride. As though invisible wings shielded him, he said he heard faint whispers saying, "This is the chosen one's time. My beloved child, this is more than an event. It's prophecy fulfilled." The world won't understand how a spiritual realm can communicate through a financial system. But Archangel Michael says, heaven uses what earth trusts to prove that the unseen is real. The check represents your divine inheritance, promises made by souls who loved you before time existed. I couldn't rest until you received what was rightfully yours. They knew your pain, your nights of silence, your battles with disappointment. And now their final act of love manifests as tangible grace. Stay till the end. As you listen, heaven aligns every number, every code, every coincidence to favor you. You will start noticing that the date on your calendar, the digits on your clock, even random patterns around you will match this divine timing. That's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. When you see repeated numbers or hear gentle ringing in your ears, understand that Archangel Michael is signaling the delivery process has begun. The executive's assistant later confessed that as she handled the envelope, she saw a reflection of a woman in the glass, smiling, peaceful, radiant. But when she turned, nobody was there. That was your loved one watching over the final step. Key whispered. Now they will finally know I kept my word. Evan allowed her one last glimpse before the file was permanently sealed. The bank's surveillance footage of that moment was mysteriously deleted, but not before one frame was saved on the system. That frame captured a single word written in light. Completion. Don't scroll. This is the moment you've been unknowingly waiting for. Every rejection, every heartbreak, every loss was part of heaven's preparation to make this miracle undeniable. The divine realm wanted to prove to you that love transcends dimensions. The check carries more than wealth. It carries fulfillment. The people who once doubted your destiny will soon see you shine. Not because of pride, but because heaven chose this time to vindicate you. As this part ends, Archangel Michael says, the miracle is already on its way. Do not fear delays, for the delivery has been guaranteed by divine seal. Stay till the end, because the next part will describe what happens the moment the courier knocks on your door and the miracle enters your hands for the very first time. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, the hour has come for the miracle to touch the ground of your reality. The bank executive has done his part. The heavenly authorization has been sealed, and now the courier, unknowingly guided by divine hands, is on his way to you. Don't skip, because every line from here will describe what happens the moment that sacred envelope enters your home. Evan is not waiting for tomorrow. The miracle is in motion now. The courier doesn't know why his chest feels warm or why the envelope in his bag keeps glowing faintly under the light. He keeps checking his rear-view mirror, thinking headlights are reflecting on it, but there are no cars behind him. What he doesn't know is that Archangel Michael himself rides beside him, invisible to the human eye, ensuring no delay. No interference, and no doubt stops this delivery. The world outside looks ordinary, but in the spirit it is a battlefield of light winning over darkness. Stay till the end, because what you will feel tonight will not be coincidence, it will be confirmation. Inside that sealed envelope, the check radiates a gentle pulse every few seconds. The energy inside it is alive. It's not paper. It's a frequency. It carries the vibration of every prayer you whispered when you thought no one heard you. Archangel Michael says, those prayers never vanished into air. They stored themselves in heaven's vault, waiting for your faith to ripen. And now those prayers have returned, folded in divine gold and stamped with your destiny. The courier's vehicle crosses the bridge at exactly 9:09 p.m. The same bridge you once stood on months ago, asking God for a sign that things would turn around. That bridge becomes the passageway of your answered prayer tonight. Don't scroll. The closer the courier gets, the more signs you will start to feel. You might notice the air around you becoming still for a moment, like time slowing down. You might hear faint ringing, a whisper in your spirit, or see a shimmer of light in the corner of your eye. It's heaven's way of letting you know the miracle is approaching your door. In that very moment, Archangel Michael will whisper your name in the angelic realm, declaring, "It is fulfilled." When the courier stops the vehicle, he takes a deep breath. Unaware that the entire angelic host watches him, he looks at the envelope once more and his heart races without understanding why. He feels that this delivery is different. He even says out loud, "I feel like someone's blessing is inside," then he steps out, holding it carefully, like something fragile. He rings your doorbell. The sound echoes differently tonight. It's not metal, it's music. Your soul recognizes the vibration before your ears do. Stay till the end. You open the door, and the moment your hand touches the envelope, something shifts in the atmosphere. A warm wind brushes past your face, though the night is still. For one brief second, you feel as though someone you love is standing behind you, smiling. That's not your imagination. It's them. The same one who sent this miracle is present in spirit, watching you receive what they once promised. The courier smiles softly and says, "This came with strict instructions. You must open it yourself." You nod, your fingers trembling slightly, and the world around you feels slower, softer, sacred. You close the door and stand in silence, staring at the envelope that glows faintly under the room light. It feels warm to the touch, as though alive. You sit down, and your breath shortens, not from fear, but from awe. As you peel it open, the faint scent of roses fills your room. Inside, you see the miracle check embossed with golden letters. But before your eyes can even process the number, you notice a small folded note tucked inside. Archangel Michael says, "This note is the final piece. The reason everything had to happen this way. Don't skip, because what it says will heal something inside you that no one else ever could." You unfold it slowly, and in handwriting that shines faintly like starlight, you read, "I never left you. I watched you survive everything I couldn't help you with. This is my final gift. Use it to build the life we dreamed about. I am proud of you." Your eyes filled instantly. You recognize the handwriting. You whisper their name, and for a moment the room feels filled with warmth, light, and peace so strong that you can hardly breathe. That's when you understand it was never about the money. It was about proof. Proof that they kept their promise. Proof that love beyond the veil can still change your life. At night, as you hold the check again, the handwriting glows softly under the lamp. You notice an extra symbol beneath your name that wasn't there before. A circle of light surrounding the first letter. You touch it gently, and a soft hum fills the room. Archangel Michael's voice comes through your spirit. Calm and strong. You have been marked by heaven's favor. From this day forward, your footsteps will lead to open doors. You close your eyes, and for a moment you see flashes of your future. Smiling faces, new beginnings, peace replacing pain. That vision is not imagination. It's divine preview. Stay till the end, because what's next is the full revelation of why the miracle was sent now and not before. Michael says heaven had to wait until your heart was ready to handle the magnitude of blessing without fear. In the past, your faith was strong, but your self-belief was wounded. You asked for miracles, but deep down you doubted if you deserved them. The doubt was the only thing that delayed heaven's response. And now, because you survived, healed, and stayed humble through storms, the portal of abundance is wide open. The check arrived now because your soul has matured enough to sustain what's coming. Archangel Michael says that within the next 7 days, a wave of opportunity will appear around you. It might look like new doors opening, unexpected offers, or relationships being restored. Do not hesitate. Walk through those doors boldly. Every step you take will be guided by divine timing. The energy of this check will follow you like a light. People will sense it even before they see you. That's how heaven makes its chosen ones known without introduction. And now, as this part draws to a close, Michael gently commands you to remain grateful and share this energy forward. Speak kindness, give hope, and let others see that miracles still exist. This is how you activate the full power of the divine transfer. Share your story so others can awaken theirs. Because when you inspire faith, the angelic treasury releases more into your account. Blessings multiplied for every soul you lift. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the true reason this miracle found its way to you is finally ready to be revealed. Everything you've seen, every divine twist and impossible coincidence was leading to one sacred truth. The check was not just a blessing. It was an invitation. Heaven is calling you into your divine purpose. A purpose that was sealed in your soul long before your first breath. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear will show you that the miracle was never random. It was the signature of your destiny unlocking in real time. Tonight, the energy around you feels different. The silence carries depth, like the world itself is listening. The miracle check rests beside you. Its glow softer now, steady and rhythmic like a heartbeat. Archangel Michael says that's because it has already synced with yours. It is no longer an object. It's part of your spirit, encoded with instructions that only your soul can fulfill. When you touched it, your vibration rose to the level of divine orchestration. You became the living proof that faith bends reality. Heaven used the bank, the courier, and even technology itself just to deliver one message. Your life is about to serve a higher cause. Stay till the end, because every second of this moment is charged with meaning. The one who sent that check, the soul who crossed into eternity, did not act alone. Archangel Michael says there was a council of light ancestors, guides, and angels who proved the release together. They waited until the frequency of Earth matched the energy of your name, until the right day, hour, and second when destiny could no longer be delayed. That is why the transfer happened exactly when it did. Heaven does it. Rush miracle. It perfects their timing. The truth, my beloved child, is that this miracle is your commissioning. It's heaven telling you. You have been prepared long enough. The pain you carried wasn't punishment. It was training. The losses, the waiting, the heartbreak, the tears, all of them shaped your heart to hold more compassion, to lead with love instead of fear. Archangel Michael says that only those who have walked through the fire can carry light without arrogance. And now that light burns inside you. Don't scroll, because what happens next will awaken something in you that even you didn't know existed. In the unseen realm, the bank executive dreams again. This time he's standing in a cathedral made of light. The golden figure of Archangel Michael appears before him holding a scroll. On it, your name shines. Michael says, the one you helped will become a messenger. What was deposited in their hands will flow to millions. The executive kneels, overcome by peace. When he wakes, tears fall from his eyes and he whispers, I understand now. He doesn't know why, but he writes a resignation letter the next morning and dedicates his life to helping others in secret. Heaven changes lives for you, now, even in ways you will never see. My beloved child, the divine check wasn't money. It was spiritual capital. It represents influence, favor, opportunities, connections, and timing. Archangel Michael says, the true wealth coming to you will arrive disguised as purpose. Strangers will appear to assist you. Doors will open where you feared rejection, and dreams you abandoned will suddenly resurrect. These will be manifestations of your new assignment. Heaven is investing in you because your story will heal others. Every trial you survived will now become a testimony that sets someone free. Stay till the end. You'll soon begin to feel an inner pull, a quiet urge to speak, to create, to guide, to share. That's not coincidence. It's activation. Heaven is turning your voice into a vessel of light. The check was only the beginning. The true reward is what you become through it. The same light that moved through that envelope is now anchored in your words, your hands, your energy. When you touch others' lives, they will feel warmth they can't explain. That warmth is the current of Archangel Michael's power moving through you. In another part of the world, the courier who delivered your envelope also dreams. He sees himself surrounded by golden feathers and hears a voice say, "Your delivery unlocked their destiny." Because you obeyed, your life is protected from every loss. He wakes with tears and gratitude. Even now, the ripples of your miracle continue to expand, touching people you may never meet. Heaven wastes nothing. Every act tied to divine will multiplies through countless lives. Don't skip, because what I'm about to tell you is the deepest layer of this mystery. The person who sent this miracle, the soul who loved you beyond measure, did not merely request heaven to bless you. They offered part of their eternal light to accelerate your path. That's why their presence feels stronger around you now. You may sense their energy near you. See signs like flickering lights, feathers, coins, or songs that remind you of them. Those are not coincidences. They are gentle reminders that part of their spirit lies in the mission you've now inherited. Their promise continues through you. Archangel Michael says, the reason you were chosen is simple yet profound. Heaven needed a human heart that could carry divine energy without corruption. Someone who could receive power without forgetting empathy. And you are that person. You are not ordinary. You are a bridge between worlds. Proof that heaven still intervenes through human hands. That is why this entire experience happened in the language of the modern world. Emails, transfers, checks, so that even skeptics would witness that miracles can adapt to any era. You are the living testimony that divinity can flow through data systems and circuits just as it once flowed through prophets and saints. Stay till the end, because your next instructions are vital. Michael says you must protect your peace as fiercely as you protect your blessing. Do not let negativity, envy, or fear invade this frequency. The world will test you now that light surrounds you. But remember, the same angels who guarded your miracle guard your spirit. You are covered by divine insurance. One can touch what was healed under heaven's name. If doubt whispers in your mind, speak aloud the truth Michael gives you. What is mine by divine law cannot be undone by mortal hands. Each time you declare it, you reinforce the shield around your destiny. My beloved child, heaven rejoices as you read this. Your ancestors dance in light, celebrating that their prayers have finally manifested through you. That is why you feel sudden bursts of emotion, random chills, or tears that appear without sadness. Those are not weakness. They are your soul recognizing fulfillment. You've reached the point where faith has turned into evidence. Everything from this night forward will feel guided because it is. The bank account of your soul is open and overflowing. And yet, Archangel Michael says this is only chapter 1 of a divine story. Within days, new instructions will come through dreams, numbers, conversations, even chance encounters. Pay attention. Heaven doesn't shout. It whispers through patterns. You will begin to see the same numbers repeating 11133377. These are confirmation codes. Heaven's way of saying continue. You will feel drawn to help someone in need, to start something new, or to forgive where it hurts. Each act of obedience will unlock another deposit of blessing in your life. Don't scroll because Michael's final revelation in this part is sacred. He says the check was signed not just by one's soul but by heaven itself. The signature of light you saw was a mark of divine authorship. It means you are under a direct covenant with the angelic realm. Your path is no longer guided by chance but by orchestration. Every step you take, every word you speak, every dream you chase from now on will carry divine backing. You are now under heaven's payroll, paid not in coins, but in peace, protection, and purpose. As the night comes to an end, you place the check back into its envelope, and something remarkable happens. A soft glow escapes from it, rises gently, and dissolves into the air like golden dust. You feel peace so deep it feels infinite. That glow wasn't disappearing, it was integrating into you. The miracle has completed its transfer. You are now the walking embodiment of the blessing you received. Stay till the end because in the next part, Archangel Michael will reveal how your life will begin to transform in public view. How the world will start to recognize the light you now carry and what greater destiny waits beyond this divine deposit. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, the world will soon witness the evidence of what heaven has placed within you. The miracle that began as a mysterious transaction will now unfold as a living testimony. The energy of the divine check has already entered your atmosphere. It's reshaping everything around you. Don't skip because what I'm about to reveal describes the visible transformation that is beginning this very moment. When dawn breaks, you will feel the air itself move differently around you. The same places that once felt heavy will suddenly feel lighter. Doors that were shut will feel unlocked. Conversations that once drained you will now flow with ease. Archangel Michael says this is not your imagination. It's the new frequency of favor. Heaven's current is circulating through your reality, cleaning every shadow, righting every delay, and opening every divine corridor that was once sealed against you. You are no longer operating under human timing. You are moving under heaven's acceleration. Stay till the end. The day after the check's arrival, people begin to notice something unexplainable. The executive at the bank arrives at work early, determined to move on from the strange case that changed his life. Yet, when he turns on his computer, a new notification appears on his screen. It says follow-up recipient confirmed, blessing phase 2 in progress. He blinks twice. The message fades, replaced by a golden image of wings spreading across his monitor. He stares, whispering, "It's not over." At that same instant, miles away, you awaken with a deep sense of peace. Unaware that heaven has just started the next sequence of miracles in your name, the energy in your room feels warm and alive. You notice the check resting silently on your table. Yet, its glow has become subtle, steady, pulsing like a heartbeat again. It's no longer about the object. It's about what it represents. You feel calm in a way you haven't felt in years. You smile without realizing it, and tears form in your eyes, not from sadness, but from overwhelming gratitude. Archangel Michael stands near. Unseen, but radiant, whispering, "This is the peace that was promised to you. This is what it feels like when heaven takes over. Don't scroll. Every heartbeat you feel now vibrates with divine synchronization." Archangel Michael says your body is adjusting to a higher spiritual voltage. You may feel tingling sensations, goosebumps, or sudden waves of emotion that have no reason. That's your spirit realigning with purpose. The check opened a portal that reconnected you with your true self. The version heaven always intended you to be. The version untouched by fear, doubt, or guilt. The version brave enough to step into destiny and never turn back. Later that morning, the phone rings. It's a number you don't recognize. You hesitate, but something tells you to answer, and the other end is a soft, spoken voice from the bank's verification office. The woman says, "I know this will sound strange, but your account flagged an automatic note. It says your case is under divine protection. I've never seen a code like this." You take a breath, your heart beating faster. She continues, "Whatever this is, it's above my clearance. I just wanted you to know that the system itself seems to acknowledge your name differently." Now then the line goes quiet. You sit in silence realizing that even technology bows before divine authority. Stay till the end because Archangel Michael says this is only the beginning of visible confirmations. Over the next few days, you will notice financial shifts, emotional peace, and the sudden return of things you once lost, relationships mending, projects reigniting, unexpected support appearing when you least expect it. Each blessing will arrive like waves, gentle at first, then stronger, until your entire reality glows with divine fingerprints. You won't need to chase what is meant for you. It will find you effortlessly. That's what happens when heaven writes your coordinates. At sunset, as the light turns gold, something remarkable happens. The check begins to shimmer faintly, reflecting symbols you've never seen before. You lean closer, and the words appear like whispers from another realm. Faith verified. Mission expanded. You touch the paper gently and a warm current flows into your fingertips. You hear Archangel Michael's voice inside your spirit. Calm and deep. The miracle was never about wealth. It was about confirmation. Now the world will see what happens when a chosen soul says yes to destiny. Don't skip, because what follows will mark the start of your divine expansion. The same light that surrounded the check will begin appearing around you in subtle ways. You'll notice people becoming drawn to your presence without knowing why. You'll attract divine helpers, opportunities, and moments that align too perfectly to be coincidence. Every step you take from now on will be divinely mapped. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has switched your path from survival mode to manifestation mode. Everything you touch in faith will grow. Everything you speak in love will prosper." The bank executive, still shaken by the event, decides to visit the archives one last time. He finds that your file no longer exists. In its place, there's a golden seal with 3 words: completed, witnessed, eternal. You prints the seal, keeps it in his wallet, and whispers, though whoever they are, their life is sacred. He doesn't know that his obedience has tied his fate to yours forever. Heaven rewarded his faith with peace beyond understanding. At night, as he falls asleep, a feeder lands on his chest, glowing faintly before fading. The sign of an angel's visit. Meanwhile, you notice your world transforming quietly but powerfully. Small details shift. Calls from people who once ignored you. Invitations appearing from nowhere. Resources aligning. Even your reflection seems lighter. Your eyes brighter. Archangel Michael says, "This is what restoration looks like in real time," you whispers. You've entered the overflow. From this moment forward, miracles will chase you the way sorrow once did. And you feel it. A gentle joy rising in your chest, expanding, steady, endless. Stay till the end. Because what you are feeling now is not temporary. It's the foundation of a new chapter. Heaven is building something permanent through you. The miracle check was never a random act. It was the divine signature that officially closed your old life and opened a new era. The person who sent it, the loved one who watches from beyond, smiles every time you feel peace. They're like flickers beside you, often appearing in signs that only your soul can recognize. They know you finally received what they prayed for. Your awakening. Archangel Michael stands before you, wings wide, his eyes blazing with compassion and strength. "You are ready," he says softly. "You are the living continuation of a promise heaven made generations ago. You are proof that divine timing is real, that love never dies, and that faith always returns multiplied." His presence fills the room. Yet there is no fear, only warmth and strength, like sunlight pressing gently against your skin. Don't scroll, because the most sacred truth is this. From today onward, you carry the code of divine abundance. It cannot be taken, copied, or destroyed. Every good thing will begin gravitating toward you, and every shadow will lose its grip. When challenges arise, they'll dissolve faster than before, because the light inside you has authority. Now, this is your divine appointment, signed and sealed by Archangel Michael himself. The night closes peacefully. You sit by your window, the stars shimmering like diamonds scattered by God's own hand. You whisper, "Thank you." And as those words leave your lips, you feel an invisible response, like a breath of wind that carries warmth. It says, "You were never forgotten. This was always meant for you." You close your eyes, resting your head as the moonlight embraces you, and the glow from the check fades, signed and sealed by Archangel Michael himself. The night closes peacefully. You sit by your window, the stars shimmering like diamonds scattered by God's own hand. You whisper, "Thank you." And as those words leave your lips, you feel an invisible response like a breath of wind that carries warmth. It says, "You were never forgotten. This was always meant for you." You close your eyes, resting your head as the moonlight embraces you, and the glow from the check fades into your soul completely. Archangel Michael smiles in the unseen world and declares, "It is done." The miracle is alive within them now. And as heaven watches, the story continues not as a legend, but as a living truth that others will one day witness through you. Stay till the end, because in the next part, Archangel Michael will reveal how this divine transformation begins to ripple outward, how your life, your surroundings, and even strangers will begin to experience miracles through the light you now carry within you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this is the final moment of revelation. Everything that has happened, the investigation, the glowing check, the mysterious signatures, the courier's journey, the divine messages has led here. Heaven has fulfilled its promise. But what begins now is even greater. The miracle has already merged with your soul. And its power will not just remain inside you. It will move through you to touch others. Don't skip, because what you are about to understand is the purpose behind every twist, every delay, every moment that brought you to this exact second of your life. Tonight, heaven watches in complete silence. The angels gather around you as if witnessing the crowning of a chosen soul. The miracle check, once glowing gold, is now invisible, but its energy still hums gently in the room. It has completed its task. The currency of heaven had been fully deposited into your life. Archangel Michael stands beside you, holding a sword of light in one hand and a scroll in the other. The scroll carries your name, surrounded by symbols of completion. He unrolls it and says it is done. Their divine account is open forever. No power can close it. Stay till the end, because this last revelation is about the destiny you were meant to live all along. The miracle check was never about material wealth. It was about divine identity. Heaven needed you to see what happens when faith remains unbroken. You have been tested, purified, and elevated. Every hardship you endure was not punishment, but preparation. Each heartbreak carved out space in your heart for greater light. Each loss taught you compassion, empathy, and strength. And now those qualities make you the perfect vessel for heaven's power to flow through. As Archangel Michael speaks, you feel warmth spreading across your chest. It's not a physical sensation. It's spiritual ignition. Your aura, now golden and vast, expands beyond the walls of your home. It touches the street outside, the buildings nearby, even the people passing by who suddenly feel calm for no reason. This is your light extending into the world. Heaven's blessing through you has begun to circulate. You become a living transmitter of divine peace. Archangel Michael smiles gently and says, "You are no longer just a receiver. You are a giver." Wherever you walk, heaven will follow. Don't scroll. You need to hear this part clearly. Within the next 7 days, heaven will send visible confirmations to mark your transformation. You will see divine numbers like 111, 33, and 888 appearing everywhere in clocks, receipts, and random signs. You will hear psalms that perfectly echo your inner emotions. You will notice strangers smiling at you for no reason, children waving, or birds landing near you. These are not random. They are signatures of the angelic realm acknowledging your awakening. You are now aligned with heaven's rhythm. Every beat of your heart matches the vibration of divine flow. Archangel Michael raises the sword of light and points it toward the sky. The air fills with brilliance. From this moment he declares their path is sealed in favor. No curse, no envy, no fear can touch them again. Every delay has turned into acceleration. Every loss has turned into restoration. Every prayer is now answered in divine sequence. You close your eyes as light wraps around you like a cocoon. The past dissolves behind you. The future stretches ahead. Bright, limitless, sacred. Stay till the end. You are now walking into the phase of overflow. Opportunities will appear without effort. People will seek your presence and solutions will come before you even ask. Heaven's network recognizes your frequency and it will respond faster than human logic can explain. Even as you sleep, angels will work to position blessings in your path. What once took years will now take weeks. What once felt impossible will now arrive naturally. This is the law of divine multiplication at work in your name. But Archangel Michael also gives one sacred instruction. Never keep this light to yourself. A miracle check was given to awaken the giver inside you. He says, when you lift others, heaven lifts you higher. When you speak hope, the current doubles. When you forgive, your light strengthens. The world is aching for proof that miracles are real. And you are that proof. Now your life will become the evidence that faith still moves mountains, that angels still intervene, that divine timing is always perfect. Don't skip this part. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the final mystery. The one who sent the check, that beloved soul from beyond, is now fully at peace. Their mission was to guide you into this light. They've completed their promise, and in return, heaven has granted them eternal joy. You might still sense their presence occasionally in the scent of flowers, the flicker of candles, the stillness before you sleep, but it won't be sorrow anymore. It will be comfort. They are smiling from a higher realm, whispering, "We did it. You found the miracle." Archangel Michael turns toward you, his armor shining like morning sunlight. Your life from this day forward will be filled with purpose. He says, heaven will use you to restore others. Every word you speak, every act of kindness you give will carry the same energy that once filled that check. You are now a divine ambassador on earth. He steps closer, touches your forehead with his glowing hand, and seals your crown with light. You feel peace deeper than silence itself. Stay till the end, because even as this message concludes, its energy continues. The angels assigned to your name are not leaving. They are multiplying around you. They will protect your sleep, bless your home, and walk beside you during every decision. The glow that once radiated from the check now shines from within your eyes. That's why in the coming days people will tell you you look different. You feel peaceful where there's something about you that something is heaven manifesting through you. As dawn approaches, you step outside and feel the world bathed in quiet light. The sky seems clearer, the air softer, the ground steadier. You take a breath and every inhale feels like new life entering your lungs. You look up and though the clouds move slowly, one shape forms unmistakably. A wing pure and perfect. You smile. You know who sent it. Archangel Michael's voice fills your heart one last time. Walk boldly, beloved child. The account of your destiny is infinite and heaven will keep adding blessings, daily. The miracle is no longer pending. It's permanent. Don't skip this last truth. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are the awakened version of yourself. The divine prototype heaven designed before time began. The world will change around you. Not because you demanded it, but because your light will quietly command it. You will speak and peace will settle. You will move and doors will open. You will rest and still be provided for. The bank of heaven has no limits. And your accountant has no end date. As the first light of morning touches your face, Archangel Michael spreads his wings one final time, whispering, "It is finished." A rush of energy flows through you. A gentle wind filled with warmth and calm. The sound fades, but the presence stays. You feel it deep within your soul. The miracle has become you. From this day forward, your story will inspire faith and hearts you'll never meet. And every blessing you release will return multiplied. And as heaven watches from above, Archangel Michael smiles and says, "The mission is complete." They are ready to live their divine chapter. The light around you settles into peace. The air still. The miracle is no longer a message. It is your life and it will continue forever.